last night. It was pretty late.
Oh, Ed, look at that place. What a mess.
Oh? Oh, looks okay to me. You should have seen the place before I cleaned it up.
You know, Ed, you are getting messier and lazier every day. Is that what your mother taught you?
Nope. Pop was the sloppy one.
Well, let's start cleaning that place up, huh?
But I like it this way. It has a lived-in look.
Yeah, like dirty pigs lived in it. Now, come on, let's start picking your things up.
Oh, a fine way to treat your horse. After he closes a big business deal for you.
What big business deal? Who from?
May West, that's who.
Oh, May? You mean B. May West?
She's coming here at 7 tonight.
Oh, did she say what she had in mind?
She wants you to design a stable for her horses.
Oh, wow. Wait till I tell Carol.
He always yells at me. I may run away and never come back. But first I'll take a little nap to build up my strength. Good night, Ed.
Hey, girl, guess who I'm going to work for?
Who?
May West.
May West?
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful!
Yeah, and she's going to be here at 7 o'clock.
Honey. Oh, you know, maybe I'll wear my blue knit or that jersey that I bought last week, Carol.
Well, wear the white jersey because I'll be wearing my blue knit dress.
Oh, but I don't have shoes to go with that outfit. So maybe you could wear your green silk so I could wear my blue knit, please.
Look, Miss West is coming here for a business meeting, not to have a fashion show.
Well,
So you're not even going to let us meet May West?
May West? What's this about May West?
oh, she's coming down to see Wilbur tonight about business.
Yeah, she's coming here for a business meeting, and she only has a few minutes.
Wilbur is absolutely right. Miss West is not coming here for a social call. She's coming to discuss business with Wilbur and me.
Well,
You? Oh, yes. During the war, Miss West came across the ocean to entertain the men in my command, and I never got a chance to thank her. And frankly, it's been on my conscience.
Poor Gordon, suffering silently all these years.
Wilbur, if Gordon talks to her, we can talk to her too.
Who said Gordon's going to talk to her?
As your former commanding officer, I do. Any further questions, Lieutenant?
Yeah, only one, sir. Does anyone mind if I talk to her? Well, it's 5 to 7, and Miss West should be here any minute.
Gee, that was right. A friend of mine was playing the lead horse.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can pick it up next summer in the reruns. Now, did you get that stall cleaned yet?
I started to, but I had a lot of interruptions.
What interruption?
12 television shows.
Oh, now look, Ed, I mean, just because you live in a barn, I mean, there's no reason for it to look like a stable. Oh, that's her now. Now listen, Ed, by the time I get back here with Miss West, I want that stall so clean you could eat off the floor.
Well, Carol has rugs. I got nothing but sweet cleans under them. I wonder what's the matter with him. I'm eating off the floor right now.
Be back in 10 minutes, boy. Believe it or not, I gotta see him now while I'm for about a clock.
Oh, Rex! I missed it too.
My car card.
Can you park?
Oh, thank you so much.
Won't you come in?
Oh, well, don't mind if I do.
Miss West, oh, this certainly is a pleasure. I'm Wilbur Post. I see you've met my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Won't you sit down?
Oh, honey, I don't dare put you out of this gown. It's standard room only.
Oh, yes, Miss West, I mean, I know you only have a few minutes, so if you'll just step out to my
Oh.
office, it's right this
I
way.
just thought I'd return Miss Carol. I didn't know you meant company.
Miss West, I'd like you to meet our neighbor, Winnie Kirkwood.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Miss West. Oh, you look stunning. Oh, how do you stay so young and glamorous?
Positive thinking and, no drinking.
Oh, boy, Mom has so much about you, Miss West.
Yeah, I know, but you can't prove it.
Well, Miss West, I mean, I know you're in a hurry, so if you'll just step out to my office, please.
Oh, there you are, Wilbur. I was just on my way to... Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Not at all. What kept you? Miss West, I'd like to introduce our neighbor, Mr. Kirkwood. He has a speech prepared for you.
Well, it's not really a speech. I just wanted to thank Miss West for entertaining my men.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you, Colonel. Oh, you haven't changed a bit. My, but you look distinguished. I always admire a man in uniform.
You have?
Oh, yeah, I even choke up when I see a good humor man.
Well, now, Miss West, I mean, I know you're in a hurry, so if you'll just step out to my office and...
Before you go, Miss West, just one question, if you don't consider it too embarrassing.
Oh, well, I don't mind embarrassing questions if you don't mind embarrassing answers.
Well, do you have any beauty secrets that you might let us know?
Oh, well, like I was going to tell the ladies at the PTA, you gotta be feminine. You gotta dress like a woman, act like a woman, look like a woman, and feel like a woman. That's what separates the men from the girls.
Oh, well, Miss West, I mean, I know you're in a hurry, so if you'll just step out to the barn.
Barn?
Yeah, that's where my office is.
Well,
Yes. Now, Miss West, how much remodeling did you want done on your place?
oh, quite a bit. See, I bought these horses in Paris, and I'd like to have the barn designed in French provincial.
Oh, French provincial.
Keep the horses together home.
Yes, yes. Now, did you have any ideas on the interior?
Oh, yeah, I'd like a fresh decor, less air conditioning units, heated cubicle ceiling, mural wallpaper, and a rollaway heat box.
Rollaway seat box.
With the built-in moisturizer to keep the hay fresh and crisp.
Oh, yes. I mean, nothing like starting out the day with a mouth to a crisp egg.
Really? Oh, and then I'd like to have picture windows and stereophonic music, overhead sun lamps, oh, and a tuck-away taxi.
Oh, a tucked-away taxi.
When not in use, it'll swing back into the wall and keep the bridles and saddles outside.
Oh, to make them forget their beasts of burden.
Oh, exactly. As I was telling your associate.
Associate?
You know, the one with the deep masculine voice.
Oh,
I'd like him to come up and see me sometime. He's like a real man about town.
well, yes, I guess you could say he knows his oats.
Oh, you mean he likes to horse around?
Well, yes. Now, Miss West, don't you think your stable is just a little bit too ostentatious?
Oh, no. Horses are among my favorite creatures.
Oh, mine too. You know, I never go riding without one.
Oh, well, I don't ride these.
You don't? What do you do with them?
Oh, well, I race them and then lavish them in the lap of luxury.
Oh, lavish them in a lap of luxury.
Oh, sweet. If Horace ever gets the vote, she'll be our first lady president.
was a delicious breakfast. You know, I better get started on this West plan.
I got a real kick out of meeting her last night.
That certainly is glamorous.
The way she dresses. Now that's my idea of a real woman.
Well, what am I, Huckleberry Finn?
Right now, you look like the inside of a TV set.
Oh, I do?
Watch out, Gordon. I think your set's about to blow too.
Well, we certainly have to give this West a lot of credit. You know, she certainly seems to love the lessons and musical.
Oh, she sure does. You know, most girls get married and then they just let themselves go.
You think I'm letting myself go?
No, not at all. I think that you're wonderful. You know, I mean, for a girl who doesn't exercise or watch her diet.
There's nothing wrong with my picture.
No, not at all. Not now. But you know, in a few years, if you don't watch out, you could end up looking like your mother. Not that there's anything wrong with your mother. I mean, she likes to eat and she's pleasing, but on her it looks good. You know, a lot of women just can't handle fat.
So, I look like the inside of a TV set, huh? Too bad I can't walk around the house looking like Mae West all day.
Well, I bet she wouldn't walk around wearing one of those Mau.
This is a moo-moo.
Good name for it. Makes women look like cows.
Oh, so now I'm a cow.
No, I'm the cow. You're the television set.
Oh.
Okay, keep her saddle on. Hello.
Doesn't Mr. Post speak now?
No, I'm his associate. Who's this, please?
Oh, this is Miss Mae West speaking.
Well, I saw one of your movies on TV last night. Gee, golly, oh boy, wow.
That was my movie, all right. Oh, tell me, when do you think Mr. Post can start designing my table?
Well, when would you want him to start?
Well, immediately. Tell him I'm a lady that's not used to waiting.
He's got a lot of work, but I guess he can squeeze you in.
By the way, big boy, you're very interested in boys. Are you married?
Well, no, but I'm not your type.
Honey, they ain't invented a man that isn't my type.
Well, I'm not exactly a man.
Are you not? What are you? A monkey?
No, but you're in the right category.
Well, don't suppose I'd like to see the plan.
Okay, goodbye, Miss West.
Goodbye, whatever you are. Mama, man, Mama, monkey. Must be a cool cat.
Hey, West. Maybe she can come up and shoe me sometime.
Ed, you haven't cleaned that stall yet.
Oh, well, I ran into a problem.
What's that?
Why, I can't hear the TV set when I'm running the vacuum cleaner.
Well, why don't you use broom?
I started to, but it looked so delicious, I ate it.
Ed, I have had enough of your sloppy. Now, listen to me, Ed. No more television for you until you learn to keep that stall clean.
Don't take away my TV set. That's cruelty to animals.
You brought it on yourself. And now, as soon as you get that stall clean, you can have your set back.
May West doesn't make her horses clean their stalls. I bet they have maid service.
Ed, you better get started.
May West treats her horses right. She gets them love and affection, and who you give me? A dirty old stall to live in. Her horses have air conditioning, new walls, railway feed boxes. I can eat out of a feed bag like a horse.
Ed, I don't want to hear anything more out of you.
Well, I wish I were May West's horse. She knows how to treat us lovable pets.
Okay, Ed, here's the phone. Call us. Maybe Miss West would love to have a sloppy horse for a pet. Oh, you'd make a lovely lap horse. Have dirt will travel.
He won't get off my back. I'm taking my back out of here.
Oh, what's this horse doing here? Oh, it looks like that was nothing. Dear Miss West, I'm leaving my little horsey on your doorstep. You can give him the care I can't afford. Please give my baby a good home and the love he needs. Bless you, a desperate mother. Oh, poor baby. We got an orphan in the family. Well, I think I'll take care of it myself. If anyone can take care of a man or it's on me.
Honey, I'm home.
97, 98, 99, 100.
Honey, what are you doing?
Oh, exercising. It's a wonderful way to lose weight.
Yes, well, but what about dinner?
Oh, we're not having any dinner. That's another wonderful way to lose weight.
Oh, no. Carol, I mean, just because May West is
Excuse me, honey. I've got to do my pee back. Wonderful for the stomach.
Yeah, so is food. How about getting some? Now, Carol, I mean, you know you're being a bit ridiculous here. I mean, getting upset over all of this. Now, you wouldn't see Winnie Kirkwood acting silly like this.
Is she back? Where's Miss West? I thought I saw her. Oh. You?
What's your manners, big boy? There's a lady in the room.
As we were driving to the wedding chapel, my mother kept telling me, son, this is not a normal girl.
What's the matter? I thought you liked your women exciting and glamorous.
Winnie, I like you just the way you are. Whatever that is. Now, please, dear, sit down.
Oh! It's ripped.
So what? It's only a dress.
Word, it cost over $100.
$100?
Bathe me more than I bathe you. Oh, don't you see, eat your heart out. Well, then, I'm going to nice washing and make your coat look like a full-length nail. Oh, now for the finishing touches. Oh, I think these look nice. And you know what I always say, promise I wasn't anything but given for you. Oh, here, let me get you a tissue. Are you catching a cold? Well, maybe I should take your temperature. Never mind. I'll just give you this nice shot of vitamin A through Z. Oh, getting a little nervous. Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about. This shot won't hurt. And you know what they always say, a vitamin shot a day keeps the doctors away.
Yes, Sergeant, I know I just called up 5 minutes ago. I thought you might have got some more news. Oh, wait, never mind. I think he's back. And you better have a good excuse. Yes, never mind, Sergeant. Yes, thank you. So, the prodigal horse has returned. What's that? Perfume? Gucci.
Know where I was before the war?
Betty Boop Beauty Ranch.
No, I was at Mae West's house.
Oh, well, so nice. If you could stop by and visit us, you look charming. Well, I tell you, why don't you just settle in here for the day?
No, please don't send me back there, Wilbur.
Why not, Ed? I thought you loved being lavished in luxury and affection.
Well, not when she dresses me like this. My name is Ed, not Edwina.
Ed, I see you got the full treatment.
Yeah, I did. I got a bubble bath and a mud pack, a facial, and a manicure. I got everything but a negligee.
Yes, and now you want me to take you back, huh?
I'm begging you on all 4 bended knees. I'm your little horsey, and my place is here with you.
All right, Ed, I'll take you back on one condition.
I know. Yeah, I know, Master. Yeah, keeps running over. It still smells of perfume. Yeah.
You didn't be happy at Miss West's house, huh?
Oh, she's a fabulous lady, Wilbur, and she treats her horses very nice. But
Yeah, but
I will lose vitamin shots every day. I'm a horse, not a pincushion.
Excuse me, Ed. Hello? Oh, yes, hello, Miss West. Yes, I sketched out a few ideas. I'll bring them over to you this afternoon.
Well, I know how busy you are. Why don't you have your associate drop that by?
My associate?
The one with the big mask.
Yes. Well, excuse me just a moment. Ed, Miss West would like to talk to you.
Oh. Hello.
Why don't you bring my plans over to my house?
Gee, I'd like to come up and see you sometime, Miss West, but I have a previous appointment.
Oh, great. Who's the appointment with?
With the U.S. Army. I just been drafted.
You can't do that to me. Maybe I should start my own draft board. You want to be the first, and then you come up
Yeah, then maybe I can see Princess.
Princess? Princess who?
My little four-legged Cleopatra. Oh, I'd love to float down the Nile with her.
Come
Oh,
on.
honey, you should bring out the beast in me.
Look, you've been through this many times before. Now, are you sure that this Cleopatra isn't just a summer romance?
Nope. This is the little filly my kids are going to be calling Mama.
Well, I'd be careful if I were you, Ed. I mean, marriage is a serious step, even for a horse. You take on a lot of responsibilities when you get married. Hey, if you don't believe me, you just ask, another married man.
Ask me.
Yeah, sure, ask Gordon here. Hi, Gordon.
Hi, Looney Bird.
Yeah, Looney Bird. Gordon, how long have you been standing there?
Oh, long enough to be a witness to your sanity hearing. Is he getting married?
Oh, no, I mean, he's in love. I mean, he thinks he's in love. Well, it's either puppy love or...
Look, Wilbur, you've got to stop talking to that animal. Otherwise, you're going to start imagining that he's talking back to you. Then the only time we'll see you is on visiting days.
Oh, no, he's only kidding. Well, no, I mean, I'm only kidding. But hey, you know what girls are, any idea what happened to
Oh,
them?
yes, Winnie called me. Of all the cool things, you know where they are? Downtown having their palm read.
Oh, you're kidding. Your wife believes in that kind of thing?
She'd eat a whole Chinese dinner just to get to the fortune cookie.
Well, hey, relax. Gordon, I mean, look on the bright side of things. Maybe the gypsy is telling her she's going to meet a tall, dark, handsome stranger and get you off the hook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I better still have a talk with her. Spending a lot of my hard-earned money on a lot of this jibber-jabber.
Oh, now, come on. Gordon, I mean, look at Winnie's point of view. I mean, she works hard around the house all day long. So she gets her palm read. I mean, what harm's that going to do you?
You are a loony bird if I've ever seen one.
I see your husband treat you. He is a tyrant. I see you allow him to bark at you. Treat you like a doormat. Oh, Colonel doesn't treat me like a doormat, does he, Carol? No, you have love on the color of your face. Oh, the Colonel doesn't bark at me much. I mean, just when I spend too much money or, I don't agree with him or the meal's not ready on time. Oh, look at my face. Madame Kirkwood, you must assert yourself. Show him you have a mind of your own. You must fight back. Fight back? Yes, fight back.
As I was saying, palm reading's just a harmless pastime. Hey, anything that will keep a woman out of the department store can't be all bad.
Sometimes I just can't understand her. Leaving me stranded, no lunch. It's your fault. Why did you let Carol take her to that phony gypsy in the first place?
Now, wait a minute. We're not in the Air Force anymore, Colonel, and you're not my colonel anymore. Don't you start barking orders at me.
Attention! Chest out, chin in, watch that stomach.
At ease.
Ed, can you imagine him getting upset over a silly thing like that?
Well, I wonder if a gypsy could tell me if I'd be happily married to Princess.
Hey, come on, Ed. You don't really believe in that kind of stuff. Don't tell me that you're superstitious.
Why do you think I wear 4 horseshoes?
Well, forget it.
I've got to see a fortune teller and find out if Princess and I would be happy, or if she's just another passing village.
Ed, do you mind if we skip our ride? The Fort asked to go play golf.
No, I don't mind, Wilbur. If you'll do me a little favor,
Oh, sure. Well, what do you want?
take me to that gypsy fortune teller
Why do you want to see a fortune teller?
to have my hoof read.
You're a hoof rat.
Well, I don't have a palm, remember?
You're talking like a child, Ed.
Well, still isn't bad for a horse. Well, will you take me, Wilbur?
Oh, sure. No, if I can find a gypsy horse, I'll take you.
Wilbur, I've got to find out if Princess will make me a good wife.
Look, you don't go to a fortune teller to find out if you're going to have a good marriage. I didn't do that.
I don't want to make the same mistake. Well, will you take me?
The answer is no, Ed. Now just go and eat your lunch.
Gee, my whole future's at stake, and he tells me to eat lunch. If I wasn't hungry, I'd tell him off.
Oh, hi, honey. I'm sorry I didn't get your lunch. Did you get my note on the kitchen table?
Oh, yes. It was delicious.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. But, we went to see a gypsy fortune teller.
Yeah, Gordon told me.
You should have heard what they told Willie. They said that she was a doormat.
A doormat?
They said that Gordon was stepping all over her and that Winnie should fight back.
The truth, Carol. Did Winnie go to a gypsy or her mother?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's going to be a lot of changes in the Kirkwood household.
Well, rattle the earrings and bang the tambourines. My wife has returned home from the gypsies. Winnie, you had no right to leave me stranded without a car to pick up the laundry, make my own bed, fix my own lunch, and impale myself on the can opener.
I'm sorry, dear.
You're sorry? And what about this? I asked you this morning to sew a button on this golf sweater so I could use it this afternoon. But what happened? While I'm bleeding to death in the kitchen, my wife is holding hands with a gypsy.
What do you want to do? Put me in the guardhouse, Colonel? You gonna break me? You gonna tear the stripes off my apron? Are you gonna get me for dishonorable discharge out of the kitchen?
Are you going to sew a button on the golf sweater, or aren't you?
No, not stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
Well, then you're whispering very loud.
Well, how do you want me to say it? Will you sew a button on this golf sweater, please?
Colonel, don't you whisper low to me.
Winnie, what's gotten into you today?
Well, dear, I've decided I am not going to be a doormat.
A doormat? Who's treating you like a doormat?
Well, you are. Hey, this is my heart line, my marriage line, my influence line, and they're right there.
And when I get through with that gypsy, she's going to end up on the unemployment line.
Oh, and here, this line says I'm submissive, and I let people take advantage of me.
What about me? Where do I stand?
You're still looking at me and yelling at me.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not going to be a doormat. I've got it.
Well, it's over.
Yeah, either he ran out of breath or she killed him.
Yeah, I don't think Gordon's going to be playing golf today. Well, I think I'll go take a little walk.
I got a better idea. Let's take a little ride
Oh, sure. Where to?
to the Gypsy. My hoof is just itching to be read.
Ed, I'm getting a little tired of your nagging.
Please, Wilbur. I don't want my marriage to end up in a divorce court.
Oh, Ed, now, even if I said yes, I mean, a gypsy's never going to allow a horse in her parlor.
Maybe this one has curb service.
A drive-in gypsy?
Yeah.
Now, forget it, Ed. She's never going to let you in her parlor. Believe me.
Well, then how about bringing her here?
Here?
Yeah, tell her it's an emergency, and maybe she makes house calls.
No, Ed.
Wilbur, if you don't bring her here, I'm running downtown by myself to see her.
No, Ed. You know how much trouble I get into when you go running around downtown. I just promise you that you won't leave this barn.
Sorry, Wilbur. I've got to protect my future. Are you bringing me that gypsy, or do you want to see your horsey in a police lineup?
Okay. One gypsy coming up.
Ha 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 ha. I dream of Princess with the brown eyes. I dream of Princess with the brown eyes.
Oh, the things we do for our children. Okay. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Gypsy lady here to tell your fortune.
Huh?
Oh, I see the crystal ball. You are a very lucky horse. Your master is very kind, generous, considerate.
Screwy. Are we being a little foolish, Wilbur?
Now listen, Ed.
No way, Wilbur.
Ed, I mean, don't you want me to tell you my prediction about your girlfriend?
You're not a gypsy. You're just a Wilbur.
Oh, excuse me, Miss. Mrs. Adam? Would you mind telling me what you're doing here? Are you breaking up homes from the inside now?
I was telling the future.
I'll tell your future, Gypsy. You're flying out of town on the last broom.
Well, excuse me, mister. I have a 12 o'clock appointment with a home in Beverly Hills.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what you're doing in Mr. Post's office.
Well, I mean, excuse me, I really have to be Trick or treat?
Pathetic. A child's mind in a man's body. You really are a loony bird. Loony bird.
And, I was doing this all for you, and this is how you treat me. This was not very funny, Ed.
What you did to me wasn't funny either, Wilbur. You gotta help me. Please, take me to a real gypsy. I gotta know if Princess is the right mate for me.
Okay, you can turn off the tears now. You know I hate to see a horse cry.
Oh, thanks, buddy boy. Thanks. Oh, a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, your slip is showing.
Oh.
The tears worked again.
Oh, yes, I told you about coming over to tell a fortune.
Oh, yes, please sit down.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly for me.
For your wife?
No.
Or for your girlfriend?
No. For my horse.
Your horse? I do not stand for such jokes.
But I'm willing to pay.
A horse? No, thank you.
But I'm willing to pay handsomely.
Well, all right.
Okay, good. Now, if you'll just come over here, then.
Well, have him turn his hoof upside down and place it in front of him.
Okay. Okay, now let's come up. Now, you gotta turn it that way. No, that won't work. Now, it's gotta be around. I don't think you can do that.
Well, we'll figure something out. Why you want his hoof then?
Well, I mean, you see, he's in love with this filly. Her name is Princess. Oh, she is a lovely horse. And they make an ideal couple together. But, my horse is just a little cautious. He'd like to know if you see a happy marriage in his future. Really, I want to know. I mean, he is only a horse. I know this must sound just a little strange to you, but,
Well, no. I think all animals should have their hooves around before they get married.
Good.
Well, let me see what I can do. I see your horse has a very long-acting love life.
Oh, he gets around. I mean, he's not a kid anymore, but I mean, he sowed his wild oats, but now he doesn't want to settle down.
Oh, but I see trouble in the marriage line. This princess, she has very bad temper. If they get married, she will treat him like a doormat.
Gee, just like Willie Kirkwood.
Colonel, you don't have to do that.
No, step aside, or I will never finish with my housework.
Colonel, I don't want you doing housework. That's my job.
No, marriage is a 50-50 proposition. You take care of the upstairs, I'll take care of the downstairs. In laundry, you wash and I'll iron. And in dishes, I'll wash and you dry. We'll handle money the usual way. I'll make it, and you spend it.
Oh, dear, you mean that. You can't be serious.
No, I am serious. I won't have any wife of mine feel like she's being treated like a doormat.
I'm not a doormat.
Well, that's what you said this morning.
Well, that was before the second gypsy read my palm.
gypsy? Where did you see a second gypsy?
Down by Willer's barn.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh, and what did the second gypsy tell you?
She told me that I had the most wonderful husband in the whole world.
Well, now, I like that second gypsy. She's got brains between her earrings. What else did she tell you?
She told me that you owe Wilbur $5.
Oh, did she?
You owe Wilbur $5, dear?
I'm not really sure. I was thinking about going golfing today.
Oh, you were?
Yes, but I haven't quite made up my mind yet.
Well, maybe I'll get that sweater for you, you think?
Yes, it would fine.
Gordon, did you change your mind about going golfing?
Well, I don't know.
No, you go ahead and go, dear. I would go sew that button on that sweater for you.
I believe I owe you $5.
Oh. For what?
If you didn't know, reading my wife's gypsy, hearing her poem, that's very you little gypsy lady. You keep it, you've earned every penny of it.
Well, I'll accept it on one condition. Promise you'll stop calling me Looney Bird.
All right, all right. By the way, where were you all day?
Oh, I had a gypsy over to have, poof then.
Looney bird, looney bird, looney bird, looney bird.
Now, what do you see in my poem, gypsy?
Four-legged gypsy simply see a big event coming up in your life.
Oh, what's that?
Your host's birthday.
Oh, and what do you see me giving my horse, gypsy?
Ooh, I see a sterling silver saddle, an imported cashmere blanket, and platinum horseshoes.
Yes, and I see a short trip to the poorhouse. Yeah, well, hey, thanks a lot. Hey, what do you say we hit the hay early tonight? That way we can get an early start on our ride. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll see Princess.
I hope not. She's not for me, Wilbur.
Oh, come on, Ed. Don't tell me you believe all that stuff that Gypsy told you about her mean spirit.
Why, sure. My mother didn't raise her son to be a doormat. She thought I'd be just an old mag anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Thank you all very, very much. I'd like to introduce the fine actors that put this together tonight. First of all, playing Wilbur Post, a guy with wonderful facial expressions, Frank Novotny. Playing Carol Post, tremendous actress, Melissa Gallagher. Playing the neighbor Gordon, Rik Salinger.
stage manager, Judy Harvey. And someone who does one of the best Mae West impersonations you'll ever see, Michelle Reaven. We also have a special person back there helping out. Mr. Ed, I'm sorry, had to leave immediately, so he will not. He apologizes, but his good friend is here to say hello. Rik Billock. Ladies and gentlemen, also I want to thank especially my mother, Barbara Gallagher, over there, who did a great job with the lights. Now, we have some things coming up. Next month will be Miracle on 34th Street. Every month we're going to do a different show. We're just starting Christian shows. Starting in 2 days, we'll be doing our fall. We'll be doing Christian shows every month. And starting in January, we're going to be doing children's shows on Saturdays. So, come on, enjoy. And speaking of Miracle on 34th Street, we have somebody very special here to give a prelude for next month. Oh, Angela Becker is going to play Miracle on 34th Street.